welcome back to my channel, Black Girl Reviews. In today's video, I am going to be doing basically a part 2 of another video that's already on my channel called Cute or Creepy, where I basically just talk about male characters who were either cute and their crushes were innocent versus characters who was just straight up creepy. I know this video came out like 5 months ago, the cute or creepy version, the male version, but it's okay because this video is going to be fresh, it's going to be new, it's going to be fun, different topics, of course, because hello, we're talking about women today. It's going to be completely different. It's going to be so fun. Again, it's going to be like the same format as the cute or creepy video where I pick a character from a show and I be like, is it cute or is it creepy? But actually this is a woman edition, so I picked Flirty or Pervy. I was kind of hesitant on using the word pervy, but if you do pervy stuff, you get called pervy. I don't really care at that point. Like, you did it to yourself. The writers wrote you this way. I'm sorry, you got to get called out. I just feel like the kind of women that I'm going to be talking about today, they usually get a pass. They usually fly under the radar. The things that they do is played for laughs, which I mean, a lot of them are from comedy shows or kid shows. So of course it's going to be like laugh track after someone does something really disgusting. I know my voice just freaking cracked, but I'm not saying it. But yeah, it's my job today to call out women who were weird and super creepy, super pervy, super just odd and weird. And I am biased just a little bit. This is 100% opinion. I'm gonna give examples as to why some things are just innocent and some stuff is just creepy. I'm gonna back it up. And before I even continue on with this video, I do not want this video to attract the wrong audience. Like, please, like, I really, YouTube, if y'all are listening, please don't. This is not a safe place to hate on women. Don't think you can just come up in the comment section talking crazy about women. No, baby. Like, don't be coming up here talking about some females this, female that. Y'all already know how y'all sound. But other than that, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, we're just gonna get right to the video. So the first person I want to talk about today, the first person on my list, Miss Sharpi Evans. Sharpi Evans is a character from the High School Musical franchise, and oh my gosh, I have so much I want to say about her. I have so much that I have to get off my chest about her because I'm sick of the way people just love the backtrack. I'm so sick of the way people just love the backtrack. Oh no, she's not a villain. Sharpi was never the villain. It was always Gabriella. It was Gabriella who was the villain. Are y'all insane? Have y'all lost y'all's mind? Like, y'all see somebody with some freaking pink on and a freaking blonde wig, blonde hair, whatever the case may be. Y'all see somebody with some blonde hair and some pink, and all of a sudden it's, oh my gosh, no, she's so cunt, she's so cunt. She was never the villain. She was never the villain. It was always Gabriella. Gabriella just set her up. Gabriella came in and snatched everything away from her. Gabriella snatched away the theater. Gabriella snatched away Troy. Let me tell you something. Troy never liked that girl. Troy never liked Sharpi. If Gabriella never came to their school, he was still not going to get with Sharpi because she was an evil, conniving, just sinister little blonde-headed girl. And I just do not understand why people just love to go back and be like, oh no, she was not a villain. Yes she was. Oh my gosh, it literally makes my head hurt the amount of people I see every single time High School Musical is brought up and they bring up this discussion of who was the real villain. People love to say that Sharpi was not the villain simply because of the stuff that she gave Troy and the opportunities that she presented him with. This is a rant. I am going off a little bit, but if you're not familiar, let me break it down for you. Now, I don't know if y'all might be too young or y'all might be too old, but Sharpi Evans was a blonde theater kid who was obsessed with a boy who did not like her in the freaking slightest. In the slightest? Does that even make sense? I don't know, but he didn't like her at all. Now, in the first High School Musical, when Gabriella first got to their school, Sharpi was very jealous of her, like off the bat, because Troy gave her attention, right? Okay, she obviously has a crush on Troy, but he did not like her and she knew that. But she still literally harassed this girl off the back of Troy not wanting her. Like, she literally tried her best to make Gabriella's life hell just because she had what she couldn't get, and that was Troy.
You know, he was hanging around with that new girl, and they were both looking at the list. There's something freaky about her. Where did she say she was from?
Like, she was rich. She was a very good singer, performer. Like, she was very entertaining, very good in theater. Great, but because she couldn't have Troy, she hated Gabriella. And I just never understood that. Like, what was it with Troy? He was not going to get her into higher places with theater and acting and being on Broadway, which was her dream, and, you know, being rich and famous. So I'm really sitting here thinking now, like, what was her big obsession with Troy anyway? She just wanted a cute boy on her arm. There was plenty of cute boys at their school. And I know he was the captain of the basketball team at their school and all, so it might have been like a status thing. They're supposed to be together, she feels like, because she's rich and supposed to be famous. He may be famous and rich, and she just feels like they're compatible, but he did not feel that same way. So why every time he rejected her did he have to tell her and keep telling her, like, I don't want to sing with you, I don't want to do this with you, I'm with Gabriella, I don't like you? Like, he's just throwing all these kind of hints. Why she couldn't take a hint, I don't know. Especially like in the first movie, like, it was just really annoying because I don't want you. So you harassing my girlfriend is just even more insane because I don't want you. It's not like I'm sending mixed signals or you my side piece and you harassing my main chick. It's not none of that. It's not none of that. She was just a straight up creep.
It could be our thing.
Time out on that one. Okay, I've got an R thing. It's with Gabriella, and I'm very late for.
Like, people love to say that she was just misunderstood. They didn't understand her. What is there to understand? You know he don't like you, and you just try to use your power to get him.
You will sing some other time, though. Promise?
Promise.
And no, she wasn't doing the most when flirting. I mean, at the very most, it would be like some words. It's not like she was groping him, hugging all up on him, stalking him. Well, I mean, she was kind of stalking him and Gabriella. But she wasn't like over the top, like in comparison to the rest of the people on this list. Like, her flirting was very minimum, but it was very strong and it was very pushy. She was very pushy. She was a pushy person. But even with me saying all that, she still did not understand the word no. And that is where the issue comes in. Once you don't understand the word no, that's when you become a creep. That's when you become a perv. You know that this person is not interested in you in any type of way, shape, or form, yet you are still trying to pursue something. If that's not creepy and perv-like, I don't know what is, because I promised you, if I was a boy, I sound like Beyonce, but anyway, if I was a boy, I honestly would be creeped out as hell. Just imagine some dude walking up to you every single day, getting mad and stuff and stalking your new boyfriend simply because, like, that is your new boyfriend, even though you have not sent them even the slightest mixed signal. You ain't did nothing to insinuate that you want to be with them, yet they are literally trying to make your partner's life hell and they keep bothering you. I would be so annoyed and terrified. You're just a creep. Like, I really can't say much more. Y'all can't save her from me calling her a perv. Like, I just can't. There's no defending her behaviors, like, at all. Oh, and don't even get me started on the second movie. The second movie makes her look worse. The second movie is literally my favorite. First of all, if you do not think that the order goes 2, 3, 1, then I really don't even care about your opinion on literally anything else in life, because you're lying and you're wrong. But anyways, the second movie is basically the exact same as the freaking first movie, except they are on vacation, except they're not on vacation, they're working. Everybody's looking for summer jobs, trying to get scholarships and stuff like that, trying to get prepared for the future. All the wildcats go to this freaking country club and get jobs. Little do they know, Sharpay and her family literally own this country club. So because she has all this power, because her parents own the freaking country club, she starts pulling strings for Troy and getting him invites out with real popular and rich basketball players and coaches, stuff like that, just trying to set him up for life, you know, really trying to give him a good future. But like I said, he doesn't like her, and she's only doing this so he will sing with her in the freaking talent show at their country club. Like, why is this, first of all, why is this country club talent show so important? Are we getting money? Are we getting paid? But she's giving him these opportunities simply because she wants something from him. I'm telling y'all, she is a creep. Sharpay literally gives me the same vibe. It's like that old man in an old creepy van. The old man's like, come here, kid. And the kid is like, no, you're in a creepy van and you're old and weird. And the old man's like, here, I have some candy. And now the kid come running. You got the kid all up in your creepy white van. You could take any kind of advantage of them. You see what I'm saying? She can do the same exact thing with Troy. She's like, hey Troy, come sing with me. And he's like, no, I don't want to sing with you. I have a girlfriend. And she's like, here, scholarships, money, fancy clothes and shoes. And he comes running just like the kid when they see the creepy white man in the van with the candy. I feel like it would be disrespectful for me to put her anywhere else than the pervy side. Like, she has to go on the pervy side, right? I feel like I won the argument of the people who are always defending Sharpay. Y'all have got to stop defending that girl. She is nothing to defend. She is a straight up creep. She is a straight up perv. I really can't even say that she was just innocently flirting with him. That would not be fair to the rest of the people who I call a perv on this list. If she gets to get away with luring Troy in with the freaking scholarship just to get his love and his attention and his popularity, then yeah, no, she's not getting away with that. I don't even know where I was going with that. I forgot. That's so crazy. I really did just forget what I was talking about. But no, seriously, like, she's not getting away with that. Perv. Now, we have Nikki Parker. Where do I even start? Where do I even begin to talk about Nikki Parker? I guess I could start off by saying that I feel like she is the most notable creep on this list. I don't really have to beat around a bush and say if she's flirty or pervy. She is a perv. She is the textbook definition of a perv. How do I get more descriptive than that? She has literally done everything that you can think of to harass a person. There are endless videos about her and the professor's relationship, if I can even call it that. It was definitely a one-sided relationship. Like, the feelings were not mutual up until the last episode, which I literally hate. It makes me want to rip the buns out of my head, because why would they do that to me?
Miss Parker, I've been a fool all these years, and even if you turn me away, I still want you to know I love you, Nikki Parker.
She was literally begging this man to even look her way. She would hide in his apartment. She had his medical records memorized. She had literally everything, his bank statements and just weird stuff like that. Let me remind y'all, this is Professor Ogilvy. He literally works at the college that Nikki goes to. From the time that Nikki laid her eyes on Professor Ogilvy, she started calling him boo and stuff like that. And he just didn't seem interested in her ever. On no occasion did it seem like he was interested in her. I mean, honestly, he was trying to like play hard to get though, I feel like, because why as soon as she get a man, you come running in telling her how much you love her? I don't know. I have very mixed emotions about that ending, because although she got her man, at what cost, girl? Like, you finally found somebody who actually like you, and now you just gonna get rid of him for somebody who did not pay any attention to you at all. He literally was disgusted anytime he's seen you. You're gonna leave a man who actually likes you for that? We have got to do better. We have got to do better. I know the writers thought they ate that up, like, oh my gosh, she finally got her man. I wish they would have went with like an alternative ending or something. I know there was one. Nikki knew everything about the professor that a wife would know about her husband, except they weren't married. They weren't even girlfriend and boyfriend. I told y'all, he did not like that woman. He literally dated other women in her face, and she would run them all off like it was nothing. Like, oh, he's just delusional. He know we go together. He knows y'all go together. Yeah, he changes his locks so you don't get in. He avoids you. He tells people to tell him when you're coming so he can leave.
Maybe sometime we can make a game together, or make a baby together. See, if I were your woman and you were my man.
Yeah, no, Miss Parker, that could never happen.
Welcome back, boo.
Oh no, I died and I gone to hell.
I don't know. People who like you just don't usually act like that. And I have mixed emotions about that too. Like, I don't like the way that they made Nikki so desperate for the professor, but I also don't like how Nikki made the professor feel. I have an issue with the writing, because Professor Ogilvy was nothing to be thirsting over. First of all, she has so many other guys interested in her, and she's like, oh, I already have a man. And Andell would tell her like, girl, you ain't got no man. Why do you keep saying this? Why are you so thirsty over this damn professor? Like, whose fault is it really that Nikki is getting dogged? It's Nikki's own fault. Like, she do not have to take this. She do not gotta take any BS from him, yet here she is taking BS from him. For what reason? I don't know. Like, it was really a weird obsession. I still don't understand it. The heart, I guess, make you do crazy things, but I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe it's not for me to understand. People always tend to shade what they wish they had. But no, seriously, the way she came at this man and harassed this man every single episode, no breaks, straight on stalking him, going to his apartment, being there when he's not even there, calling him boo, always hugging up on him, and he would be disgusted. Like, can you imagine if the roles were reversed and it was like Professor Ogilvy coming on to Nikki and making her uncomfortable and saying, oh, you're my wife, you're my wife? Like, that would come off a little pervish, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's only right that I put Nikki on the perv side. She was literally a criminal. She was literally doing illegal things in order to get close to this man, literally ruining his love life. Like, oh my god, she was a stalker, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking. And I told y'all, like, I can't even feel bad for her because it's not like he was leading her on. It's not like he was like, come on baby, like, yeah, we all kissy hugged up in the dark in the shadows, and then in a light he would like front her. It was not like that at all. It was simply her being delusional. If a woman who Professor Ogilvy was interested in was popping up in his house and dressed up and lighting candles and stuff, I'm sure he would love that, because other episodes showed that he was interested in almost every other woman besides Nikki. He just was not with Nikki, and that's okay. He don't got to be interested in her. Do I feel bad? I used to up until a few minutes ago. I don't feel bad for her. She was a freaking stalker. I don't feel bad for stalkers. I don't care if you're a woman. Some of y'all just don't understand the word no. No means no. Not maybe, not later, not today. It just means no. Some of y'all just need to learn how to accept that. And Nikki was grown as heck, so her not understanding like a man don't want you, I just know why they couldn't just be like upstairs neighbors and he appears sometimes. He could have been funny or something. Like, why do she gotta be obsessed with him? Like, they literally could have wrote him any other way or wrote her any other way. Why can't she just be obsessed with men, period? Like, why do it gotta be Professor Ogilvy? I mean, not that would be that much better because you still obsessing over a man. Why? You don't gotta do all that one-sided obsessing stuff because it just make you look bad. And I don't think she ever cared about looking bad, but still, it still make you look bad. It make you look like a perv. And that's what side you're going on today, Nikki. I'm sorry. Not sorry, really. You need to get that under control. So my next victim, or predator, I guess in this case, is Willow from the Disney Channel show Liv and Maddie. Liv and Maddie were twins, but they had separate interests and separate friends, of course, and Willow was only Maddie's friend. Willow liked basketball and Maddie's brother Joey.
What is the first thing pops into your head? Joey on a horse that looks like Joey.
That's it. That's all. That is all her character consisted of. Liking basketball, being there for Maddie, and liking Joey. This is Joey. That is who she was obsessing over. I am not talking about anyone's looks. What is up with this whole thing of like women not being able to get attention from like the most average man? They always write bigger women characters like this. Like, they just cannot get a man, cannot get any attention from a man. Like, why do they always do that? They did it with Nikki Parker. They do it with Willow as well. Like, why? It's like they just cannot get attention from the most average looking man. And I'm not even, again, not trying to hate on anybody's looks, yada, but I'm just saying though, like, this sounds so bad. I am not saying that just because someone isn't conventionally attractive that they shouldn't have a say in who they get to date. Like, that's not what I'm saying. The only thing that I'm saying, the only point I'm trying to make is that like they always make the lame girl who can't get a boyfriend go after another lame person who can't get a boyfriend. They're never thirsting over like the cool kid or something like that, in most cases anyway. It's always like they're thirsting over someone who is equally lame, but they can't even get attention from someone who's like equally lame. So where does that put them on the scale of desperation? That's all I'm saying. Like, every single time it's a situation like this and the girl's like, oh my god, I love you, just, you know, give me the time of day, the dude is literally in the same situation. Again, I'm not saying that just because I don't think they're attractive that they shouldn't have a say in who is obsessing over them or who they give their attention to. I literally say that later on in the video, but I had to stop it right here because I didn't want, y'all know, I didn't want nobody thinking like, oh my gosh, that sounds so bad. Because it does sound bad. It sounds like I'm saying like, you need to give her the time of day because y'all both equally lame. Y'all both in the same situation. Like, no, he don't gotta be interested in her. So yeah, don't take it the wrong way. If you still do, if I see one single comment, I promise you. Anyways, back to the video. Joey literally is the lamest guy in school and he will not give Willow a chance. And you know how desperate and bad that makes her look? She can't even get a date from the lamest guy in school. No one would look his way. No one would give him the time of day, yet he won't even talk to Willow for some odd reason. He don't find her attractive. I mean, that's his choice. I'm not, you know, I'm not shitting on him for that. I'm just so confused about like, why is it always someone obsessed with the nerdy dude and he play her to the left, or like the lame professor and she gets played to the left because he's just out of her league? Like, what is that? I don't know. It just messes with me a little bit because it seems like they're trying to be like, oh, this woman is so big, so pathetic. And I'm not just saying that, they literally do portray them characters like that. It's not my words. I'm not saying like, oh, they're big and pathetic. That is literally how they are portrayed. It just made me feel like they're saying like, oh, this woman is so big, she cannot even get attention from the nerdiest guy or like the lamest guy. She is so like hard up on men, like she cannot get a date for anything in the world. I'm really just saying like, they could do so much better. Willow could do so much better than Joey. I hate when they make women obsess over men. Like, ew. Clearly you don't understand the power that you hold because you're too caught up. Like, please. But it's not what this video is about. I am supposed to be hating on Willow here. Willow had pictures of her and Joey in her locker. She had t-shirts with his face on it and she would wear them to school. She would hug him every chance she got. She was just overly weird. And it's not weird to have a crush on someone. Like, they are in high school and I really do understand like, this is the time for dating. This is the time for me to have a crush on someone. So I'm not saying like it's weird to have a crush on someone, but it's the way you go about things. Like, why do you have pictures of this boy cut out and pasted in your locker? You just don't have to do that. You just don't have to do that.
Hey, Joey. Hey, beautiful.
You don't think that's gonna scare someone away? Random pictures of their face in your locker? Anyways, I think it's very healthy to crush on people in high school. I think everyone should experience a crush or like a boyfriend and dating in high school. Live your life. But God, if the boy is telling you he don't like you, please listen the first time and just move on with your life. It's really not that hard. I don't understand. Again, don't understand why they obsessing over men. It's like 50 million thousand of them in the world. And I don't care about the fact that they end up together at one point. They didn't end up together when the show was over, did they? For a reason. I mean, call me out if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, they did not end up together. They were not in game, and that is for a reason. They did not need to be together.
Rather just sign up whoever walks by next.
Hi, Joey. Did you get my invitation to be sketched by my art class? I promise this time it's a real thing.
Sorry to all the Jillo shippers out there, but they should not have been together. Even for the small amount of time that they were together, Joey did not like that girl. He should not have felt pressure to date her. And yeah, that's just, she's a perv. I can't call it flirting. It's always that not understanding boundaries, not understanding the word no, not understanding consent. If someone is not interested in you, that automatically makes you a perv if you continue to try to pursue it. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how sweet of a girl you are. I can't just be like, oh, well, she's flirting with, no, it's not a sweet thing going on here. No, I low-key feel like calling her a perv is a reach. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna regret calling her that. Like, I don't know. I wish she was like a middle. She's a middle. I'm gonna make a middle. I can do what I want. She's in the middle between like flirting but a perv a little bit. Okay guys, next I am going to be moving on to Clementtha from the Disney Channel show Fish Hooks. I deleted the clip where I originally introduced her because I literally hated how excited I sound. I don't know why I was overly happy in that one clip. but I hated it, so I deleted it, and I'm back to introduce her. So yeah, the next person we're gonna be talking about is the iconic but annoying Clementttha from Fish Hooks, and her victim is Oscar, a nerdy, horny teenage fish. I don't really know if calling him that was necessary, but my brain and mouth felt like it was, so I'm gonna add it in. I'm not sugarcoating nothing with this when I'm not feeling bad for nothing. This girl was OD. Plus, her voice was so annoying. It literally made me want to rip my ears out of my neck anytime I heard it. Oh my gosh, like, why was she screaming at all points of the show?
Never ever take that delicious costume off. I can be your comb. Hi, Oscar! You look so good!
And it's not like a nice raspy voice either. She literally sounds like a clam. There are just far too many instances that I can recall where she was a creep. Remember that time she dressed up as Oscar's fake girlfriend just to kiss him?
Told you I'd get that kiss someday, Oscar!
Or the time she dressed up as Steve Jackson just so she could room with Oscar?
Steve Jackson? You're the coolest guy in school. Of course I'll let you move in. What, are you kidding me? Clementttha!
I'm glad that you recognize me anyway, honey pie. Now that is love.
She was just a very weird girl. She did very weird things, very odd things. And here they go again with this whole girl is obsessed with someone who can't even get a date themselves. Like, Oscar was literally, again, nerdiest guy in school, can't get a date. Nobody liked him. He got braces on. Y'all know how braces used to be back in the day. If you got braces, you a nerd, you lame. So yeah, Oscar, like, he couldn't get a date either. He couldn't get a girlfriend either. He was interested in B. Now, what him and B had, the way he treated B, that was flirting. The way Clementttha treated him, that was not flirting, that was perving. Oscar wasn't hiding inside of B's house and shit and begging for a kiss any chance he got. Like, he wasn't doing all that. Was he fantasizing about her, daydreaming about her? Yes, that's what I call innocent crushing. That's what I call a little flirt here and there. Like, he would bring her flowers, call her pretty, stuff like that. That's what I call nice, innocent flirting. Now, kidnapping someone, that's not flirting. Dressing up as someone who doesn't exist simply for a kiss, even though you know that without that costume on he wouldn't kiss you, that's not flirting. That's not a crush. That is an obsession, and that is low-key stalking. Like, the stuff Clementttha was doing was almost illegal. Kidnapping is illegal, babes. Like, I'm sure. Maybe not in Fish World, the pet store, maybe not there, but in real life, Clementttha, you can't just take someone somewhere and kidnap them. You can't just do that.
Wait, are we parked in Lover's Tank? Isn't that where kids come to hold hands and stuff? Yelp!
Hook her up, Butterfish!
Oscar did not like that clam at all, and she could not handle that rejection. People need to learn how to handle rejection. That's the problem with literally all of this list. People don't know how to just take no and go about their week, go about their year. They continue to try and pursue something for seasons and seasons and seasons at a time. Clementttha needs to take some notes from Oscar and learn how to crush on someone innocently and nicely without, you know, creeping them the out. You know what? Watching this back, that's low-key, high-key debatable. Like, they were kind of one and the same. Even down to like the whole shrine of they crush locker. Maybe they belong together. Maybe they two peas in one word ass pod. Oscar's real lucky that this is not the male version. He should have been added. Next on the list, we have Connie Thompson, aka Creepy Connie. Connie is a character from the Disney Channel show Jessie, and she was just super weird. She was played by Sierra McCormick, and at the time when this episode came out, she was still on Ant Farm, and she was still playing innocent, sweet, smart Olive. And every single time I seen that girl after this episode came out, I would just be looking at her and like side-eyeing her a little bit like, oh, that's the crazy bee from Jessie. It's just like when you watch, I don't know, literally anything that has Mike in it from Why Did I Get Married? And you're just like, that's the one who did Sheila wrong. That's literally how I felt about her as a kid. Like, she didn't scare me or anything, but every time I would see her, I'd be like, that bee is crazy. Like, on the show, Connie is introduced only to be obsessed with Luke. That is literally the the only reason she is on the show. She isn't anyone else's friend. She doesn't have any other characteristics. She's strictly obsessed with Luke. I mean, she has other characteristics, but her main focus, her main point of being here is to stalk Luke and be obsessed with Luke. So I think we can already say what kind of side she's gonna be on. Like, her name is literally Creepy Connie, y'all. I cannot say that girl was just flirty. I cannot say that when her name is quite literally Creepy Connie. She has 3 episodes dedicated to her being a freak. Not really much to say here, but we'll still talk about her a little bit, I guess, because why else would I put her on the list? I do want to say some things, but yeah, as far as like, is she pervy? Is she flirty? She's definitely pervy. We can go ahead and get that out the way. So the first episode that Connie appears in, she is at the park recording Luke with 2 separate cameras. Red flag number 1. And then Jessie sees this happening. Jessie is a horrible nanny, by the way, but she was 18. Can I really blame her? But Jessie sees Connie recording Luke with 2 cameras and doesn't think anything about it. She's just like, oh, don't want to miss anything in case you blink type thing. And I'm just like, girl, that's all you have to say. Not why are you recording my, what does she call them, my children? Why are you recording my child with 2 cameras? Creepy little girl. Like, one phone's not enough. You need a digital camera. No, that would have been my first red flag. But no, Jessie does what? Invites this girl over to be Luke's tutor because she found out that Creepy Connie is like super smart and good at math. And she's like, oh my gosh, Luke needs a tutor. Do you want to be the tutor? No.
Point is, Luke should be paying attention in math class.
Well, I am an A+ student. I could help Luke get his grades up.
Could you come over tomorrow to help Luke study?
Let me check my schedule. Yes!
Hey, Luke, I got you a study buddy. Creepy Connie! Whoa!
You invited a serial stalker into the house and you don't even know. But Jessie's just so happy-go-lucky. You need to get your grades up, Luke. Why don't you go to the school and find an actual tutor? They have so much money, so many resources. Why don't you just go and find a real tutor? Jessie unfortunately has to find out the hard way, even though I really don't feel all that bad for her because you really could have just listened to Luke when he called her creepy, but you wanted to continue and you wanted to be like, oh my gosh, she's not creepy. She's an innocent little girl. You don't know her. Listen to the dude who goes to school with her. She has that name for a reason.
You don't know Baby D. You don't know, that's why you're looking at me, because you don't know Baby D.
She has that reputation for a reason. You're not even going to look into that. And she was filming Luke with 2 cameras. You're not even going to look into why people call her Creepy Connie. Like, what kind of nanny was she? An 18-year-old one. That's what. Because any adult would have been alarmed. Like, Connie is going through her camera roll showing Jessie pictures of Luke in school sleeping and stuff. She don't find that odd. During this episode, Connie breaks into the penthouse, steals Luke's koala that he cherishes, and she threatens Jessie in the elevator with oranges, which I know doesn't really sound all that threatening, but I promise you, if you watch the episode, it's a lot more creepy.
From here on out, there is nothing between you and Luke.
There is nothing between me and Luke.
Remember that, because you do not want to make me angry.
Mind you, Jessie the nanny. Jessie just want Luke to get his grades up, but Connie think that she trying to be a home wrecker, even though there is no home to wreck because he doesn't like her. Connie also tries to force Luke to go to this freaking Harry Potter themed dance, and he does not want to go because he's not a nerd. He's not into all that, and she's not understanding that. She's really thinking that it's Jessie behind all this whole time. He just ain't jigging with you. That could never be me. I'm not delusional, baby. You gotta understand, some people just ain't messing with you like that, and you being delusional or thinking being delusional is cute. It's just not. I always thought this so cringe. People call themselves delusional. Like, you think that's something to be proud of? At the end of this episode, Connie's obsession with Luke seemingly dies down because she finds out that he has not read not one Harry Potter book, and she got the ick and she's like, I'm outie. But that's not where it ends. I told y'all, she got 3 episodes dedicated to her crazy. If anything, she need to be at the top of my list.
She's back.
Hiya, Freckles!
Ah, Creepy Connie!
And this time,
Yes! I got them in the lead!
she's creepier than ever.
What are you staring at?
In the second Creepy Connie episode, Creepy Connie's Curtain Call, Connie is back with her obsession, and this time she's auditioning for a play that Jessie is putting on at the school, and she's auditioning for Jody, the leading girl, just so she can kiss Luke. The leading girl gets to kiss Luke because he is playing a love interest.
Doth I see a sign-up sheet? All the parts are taken, right, Jessie? Connie, your play is so brilliant.
Auditions start right now.
Break a leg.
Oh, don't give her any ideas.
Connie is so desperate for this kiss from Luke, she literally wipes out the entire competition. One girl auditioned and Jesse was like, great, you got the part. All of a sudden, a bag or something come flying out of the freaking ceiling. And creepy Connie's like smiling, extra creepy because she's creepy. And then another time, a girl's mouth wired shut. I'm just like, oh my gosh, all of this over a man who doesn't even like you, over a boy who don't even like you. He's not even a man. You're doing all of this over Luke. I'm almost 1000% sure that you can find someone who likes Harry Potter as much as you. Like, you don't have to be so strung out over Luke. Like, I'm really just not understanding it. Like, please quit writing characters like this, especially in children's TV. The fact that most of these characters are characters from Disney shows, like, what was Disney's obsession? I'm so happy that I was not easily influenced like that by TV to where I start acting like characters from TV shows. Maybe I do it subconsciously and I don't even know. Oh gosh, now I'm overthinking it. But seriously, like, I'm so happy I do not like take after any characters on this list because they were just so in your face. It was almost hard to avoid. Y'all see it right now. I'm listing them. It's like all Disney Channel stuff. I'm just realizing that. Because creepy Connie is literally knocking the competition out, she ends up getting the role that she wanted. And I'm just like, why are y'all rewarding bad behavior? And y'all know she is behind all this stuff happening.
Creepy Connie wants to play Josie so she can kiss me. And who can blame her but help me?
Maybe she's just excited to be part of such a groundbreaking piece of theater.
Luke still do not want to kiss her ass because, hello, she is creepy and tries to kill people. So he offers her a handshake instead of a kiss. And this is in front of everybody during the actual performance, not no rehearsals or anything like that. So creepy Connie crashes out, of course, and sets the stage on fire.
Jesse, help! I told you Connie was still creepy!
You know, Ben, I'm tired of being the one who always gets burned.
This isn't an episode review, so I'm skipping over some stuff, but she literally does set the stage on fire with like some little army thing Jessie had on stage. She's so weird in army. Like, she's always putting the army into her work. Like, girl, we get it. You grew up an army brat. Whoop-de do. Let's move on. You're in New York now. You're at like a high school and you have this freaking army weapon on stage. Like, how smart was that? And then you have it next to the girl who just got out of jail. Did I mention that Connie had just gotten out of jail in this episode? You want to bring a weapon as big as that around her? And it's fire? And it's in school? And it's close to her? Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was called. It's like a flamethrower or something like that. I don't know. But in the end, Connie does end up with Ravi, Luke's freaking brother. Someone just as desperate as her. She found someone to match her desperate. He literally, like, Ravi. And you know what? This is so up because when she comes back in the third creepy Connie episode, she acts like she never dated him, act like she never knew him, they were never a thing. Whole time they were a thing, they had a whole scrapbook together and everything. She's like, don't remember that, don't remember you, but okay. And that's because she's still stuck on Luke. Yes, in the third creepy Connie episode, she comes back and she is still obsessed with Luke, except this time she hires a girl. Okay, this is a lot, so stay with me. She hires a girl to act like she likes Luke.
I'm Mackenzie. Here's your ball back. I wrote my number on it in case you want to call me sometime.
Luke likes the girl back.
You're funny. You're good at sports and you're cute.
The girl turns creepy.
How nice of you. Are these pearls?
No, they're my baby teeth.
Creepy Connie comes to save Luke.
Ow! I'll save you, Luke! Connie?
Creepy Connie knows the girl because they went to boarding school together. That's the storyline they're going with. The girl who was interested in Luke is creepy. Creepy Connie is acting innocent, acting like a saint, but she really isn't. So in the end, she ends up tying everyone up and forcing Luke to have a fake wedding with her after sending them on a wild goose chase to find her and find out where she's hiding in their house. All in all, creepy Connie was just creepy, and Jesse should have listened to Luke when he said that she was creepy. I mean, I'm going to listen to the person who goes to school with her. I'm gonna ask questions. Jesse did nothing. She literally brought this upon herself. She ruined everything because literally all you have to do was walk away from that girl. Why did you invite her to our house? Yeah. It was all Jesse's fault in the end, like usual. I think this goes without saying, creepy Connie is getting put on the perv side, obviously. I have like 3 people to talk about left, and they're super short because I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but I still want to mention them in the video. I still want to do if they like flirty or pervy. It's just not going to be super long section, so yeah. Next on the list, we have Maya Hart from the show Girl Meets World. I feel like we all know how badly Girl Meets World handled real life issues. Anytime they had the opportunity to teach a wise lesson, a good lesson. Did I just say wise lesson? Anytime they had the opportunity to teach a good lesson, they didn't. They never took advantage of it, and it just makes me so mad. I'm not one of them people who was just super into Girl Meets World anyway, because it just felt super forced, like they were really trying to recreate Boy Meets World but on Disney Channel, and they just couldn't do that. I'm not one of those people who was hating on it either though. Like, I was watching it when it came on. I watched like season 1, season 2. And after that, I don't know who's Maya mama ended up with. I don't know what happened to Sean. I don't know what happened to Eric. I know he was on the show. Like, I don't know what happened to any of them, or if Lucas ended up with Maya or ended up with Riley. I really don't remember all that, but I remember enough. And one of the things I do remember is how weirdly, I don't even know who to put on the pervy side in this situation. I am low-key confused because I feel like I don't want to call Maya a perv, but she didn't understand the word no. And that's really a major point that I've been trying to make in this video. Like, people who don't understand the word no are kind of automatically put on the pervy side because you're a perv. Like, I don't really know what else to say about that. You just weird as hell. Like, you don't understand the word no, you don't understand boundaries, consent, nothing. I can't put you on a flirty side if you don't understand boundaries. But I also feel like because of what the writers did, I cannot put her on the pervy side comfortably, knowing that this 17-year-old boy Josh low-key played around with her feelings and just made it seem like there was a chance when we all know that it shouldn't have been a chance.
I like you, Josh.
I like you too. How about we try this?
Boyfriend and girlfriend right now.
No.
Boyfriend and girlfriend eventually. You're not saying no. You have to say something.
She said she was 12!
Just in case you aren't familiar with Girl Meets World, Maya is the best friend of Riley, and Riley is the daughter of Corey and Topanga. So Maya is in love with Corey's little brother, making that Riley's uncle.
Uncle Josh!
I'm not your uncle, Maya.
Even better.
It's been a while.
Sure has.
Boy, you grew up gorgeous.
But he's only like 2-3 years older than Maya, and he tries to tell her like we're in 2 different stages of life. I just can't date you, you're too young. And she's always super sad about it. I really feel like they were trying to make us feel bad about him turning her down most of the time, but I never felt bad. Anytime she came up to him and he was like no, I was applauding each time, because what? Like, I'm not normalizing this. No, y'all are in such different times of y'all lives, like 14 and 17 years old. You're gonna be 18 next year and she's gonna be 15 the following. That's sick. And what's he supposed to do? Just break up with her after he turns 18? Like, no, I really hated the way that they wrote. See, here I go again, hating on something. But no, seriously, like, they need to get it together. Disney Channel, like, y'all wrote so many characters just weird, so many situations just written weird. Was we supposed to be rooting for this? Was we supposed to be shipping this? No. And I never felt bad for Maya getting turned down. Go on, take yourself on somewhere. You got a whole school full of boys. Go play with one of them. You not need no college dude, no college man.
I like you.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Dude, what is wrong with you?
She's 3 years younger than me.
Sit down.
Yep. No, because I sat down the first time, and I feel like if I sit down this time, it won't reflect well on me.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna put Maya in the middle. She was flirty. I don't really feel comfortable calling her pervy because I know, like, he made it seem like it was like room there for what's it called? I don't Y'all know what I'm talking about. But he made it seem like it was an opportunity. He made it seem like it was a chance. Maybe when I get older, you're really playing into her delusions. I don't like that. So I don't really feel comfortable calling her all the way pervy because he still gave like I'm waiting on you vibes. I don't like that. That gives creepy uncle. That's why I'm like, he is the creepy uncle. He don't even gotta be the creepy old uncle. You're just the creepy uncle. That's a bad rep to have. I feel like I moved on from Maya so quick, but I told y'all these last 3 people, they just kind of in the middle. Don't really have much to say about them, but I still have to include them in this video. Like, it would not be right if I don't. The next person that I want to talk about is Trina Vega. If y'all don't know who Trina Vega is, she is the big sister of the main character on Victorious, a Nickelodeon show. She's cool. I like Trina. Actually, I don't really like Trina. She's kind of nasty, like in a disgusting way.
You know we eat on that table. Sorry, my butt's gotta breathe. Look what just came out of me! Tissue. Check the color.
I feel like she's in the middle of like flirty or pervy because it's not her main character trait. Her main character trait is being untalented and annoying. She does say some weird things, which is why she's in the middle, but she's also just a flirtatious girl. That's her personality. Like most of the characters on this list, that is their main thing, them thirsting over a dude or being obsessive or being annoying. Like that's not Trina's main thing. The annoying thing, yes. So she's in the middle. I told you I'm a little biased, even though I feel like that's a good placement for her in the middle, like flirty, pervy. She's kind of both. And I also did not like the fact that she was thirsting over her little sister's friends. Like, I don't care if they not that far apart in age. It's still weird, still odd.
Trina! Just give me a chance! Just get off! One dance! No! You just understand, I'm a really fun girl!
No, you're not!
So good looking!
What are you doing? Stop!
Trina was just obsessed with men, period, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, she was just in love with men. She always wanted a date, always wanted a boyfriend. I know she was in high school and that's like the thing to do, but damn, oh my gosh, she was literally just so male-centered. No. The last person on my list is Kyra Rockmore from Kenan and Kel. Kenan and Kel is a Nickelodeon show. I literally love Kenan and Kel so much because I always thought Kel was just so fine. Kenan's little sister Kyra is obsessed with Kel. She's adorable. She's cute. I think she's like 9 or 10 years old. She gets older throughout the seasons. And yeah, that's her main thing. That's her boyfriend Kel. She loves Kel. And I can honestly say that I relate so much to Kyra because I always had a crush on at least one of my brother's friends. Like, I don't know what it was. They were just cute. They were oh my gosh, they were so fine. Y'all, when I tell y'all dreadhead central. But I was never like pushing up on them, like, or hardly around them. They looked at me, little sis. It was none of that. It was none of that. My brother's friends simply looked like they belong in a Temptations band. Like, seriously, they were just so handsome. They looked old school handsome, 90s handsome. Like, oh my gosh, oh my god. But no, seriously, I resonate with Kyra. I understand having a crush on your brother's friend, like even if they're older. It's an innocent thing. I think it was just flirting. I'm going to ignore the creepy compilation on YouTube for now.
Come on, young lady. I'll be right back, Kel.
Take your time. Kyra, it's your turn to pick a present.
I can pick anyone I want.
That's the rule.
I pick Kel.
Your sister's squeezing me again.
I know she was creepy and I know she was labeled a stalker, but who doesn't have a crush on their brother's friend? Who don't got a crush on their brother's friend? I feel like every little girl that had a crush on their brother's friend if they like older or just thought they was cute. Like, come on now. You know you don't had a crush on your brother's friend before. They just tried to demonize poor Kyra because she showed affection. Like, she didn't do anything too crazy. Like, yeah, she tried to run off all his dates, but it was cute. She was a little girl. She was flirting, okay? She was not a perv. I'm going to ignore that whole stalker thing. Was she a creepy flirter? Maybe. But I'm still defending her with my whole life, with my whole chest. I love Kyra, and she was younger. She wasn't groping Kel. She would just give him a little hug and say, this is my boyfriend, Kel. I love Kel. That's cute. Ignoring that compilation still. I know she didn't understand boundaries. I understand, like, it's not really fair, but I told y'all I'm biased and I feel like it depends on the situation. In this situation, I really do think that it was an innocent crush that she had on Kel. Alright guys, that is the end of my list. How are we feeling? What's the mood like? Are y'all wishing that I would have added someone else on here or taken someone off? Do y'all agree with my list? How are y'all feeling? Let me know. I personally feel like I did a great job with the list, and I feel like I did a good job separating the purrs from the flirts, but y'all can let me know. Y'all can disagree. I'm always open for discussion. And as far as the women on this list, like Nikki Parker, Willow, who else did I say? Clementtha, like people like them, creepy Connie, the whole male obsessed thing, it really just don't help their case in a video like mine, because if you do one weird thing or you cross a boundary one time, you're automatically on a perv list with me, because ew, if a man did it, I would put them over there. So I can't really just ignore a lot. I can ignore some stuff, but a lot of stuff just cannot be ignored. Like, Nikki, why do you have a key to the professor's apartment building? Connie, how did you get in here? How did you get inside the penthouse with a doorman and security? Clemenththa, why are you kidnapping Oscar and taking him to Lover's Tank? Maya, why are you going to Josh's college just to see him? And he said he's not interested. He said you shouldn't go. Willow, why do you have a shrine of Joey in your locker? It's little stuff like that. Oh, I almost forgot. Sharpi, why are you doing literally anything? It's just stuff like that that make me look inside eye and be like, oh yeah, you a perv, there's no doubt about it. I can't defend that. Like, the whole stalking, breaking in people's house, that's a perv. Like, I don't know what y'all call that, or if y'all might think I'm being a little too harsh, but baby, you do that, you're a perv. Like, I don't care what nobody else say. You're weird, you're a freak, you're a creep, just stay away. I feel like I've said this 1,000 times over, but if someone does not like you or isn't interested, leave it at that. It's a whole bunch of fish. Go catch you a new fish. You don't have to stalk and be obsessed over this fish. You can season another one and make it just as good as your other fish, okay? Like, please, you do not have to go out of your way and damn near become a criminal just for a man. Like, okay, you done broke into this man's house and now he's calling the police and now you arrested in jail with no money on your books, no commissary. No, but seriously though, I cannot wait to hear y'all opinions and hear y'all thoughts on my list. If y'all agree with me, if y'all don't agree with me, if y'all hate the fact that I put one of y'all favorite characters on here, don't be mad. Be mad at the writers. Be mad that they're weird. Don't be mad at me. I'm the messenger. Y'all already knew that they was weird. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.